About a year ago, I got this Dell 5000 series laptop to replace my old one, which died, and I made a video on this, so if you want to see it, I'll have a link in the description below. So a year passes, and I got some RAM to upgrade it. It's Corsair Vengeance DDR4 16GB RAM at 2400 MHz in the form of two 8GB sticks. High performance DRAM for notebooks and laptops. On this side says Corsair Vengeance DDR4 16GB. Other side is exactly the same. On the back it says improve your notebook PC's performance with Vengeance high speed SO-DIMM memory. No configuration is required to take advantage of the higher speed. Just plug it in and go. Most things are plug and play these days. No, nothing special with that. Again, it says two sticks. Made in Taiwan. Copyright 2015 though. Documentation inside says 2020, so this is probably just reused packaging. The bottom is the same as the top, which just says Corsair. I have it open here to make it easier to just pull it out. There's the RAM. And the safety information pamphlet. As you can see, 2020, and inside is the same thing, just in different languages. Literally just one paragraph, except for this is a little bit different here, but everything is just a version of this. You can read it yourself. I'm not gonna. Alright, basic safety information, pretty much required by law, I guess. But anyways, take a look at the RAM itself. Just comes in this clamshell package. Just open it up. There it is. Take a stick out and examine it. Corners are much smoother than that of other RAM sticks I've encountered. In fact, I've got an example to show you, and yeah, you can see in Taiwan. Here's some older RAM sticks I've got from computers that I've had. Well, actually, I still have one of them. Anyways, you can see here's a 1GB DDR2 RAM stick, and yeah, that corner is much sharper. You can visually see just how sharp that corner is. Back is nothing on it. Here's some 512MB DDR2 RAM. This is what was in my old computer, and I actually upgraded the RAM in that computer to 4GB. There's two of these. The computer originally had 1GB, and yeah, corners are still sharp. But then, you know what, sharpness of corners doesn't matter. You're barely going to be touching this. You put it in your machine, you don't worry about it after that. So yeah, now obviously I'm going to install this in that computer. Disassembling this computer is unfortunately a little bit of a pain, as with pretty much all modern laptops these days. Because if you look underneath, the bottom is one whole piece. Unlike previous generations, which had access doors for all of the components, as well as a completely removable battery, pretty much all modern computers have this completely enclosed design which require you to remove the entire bottom panel, which is not just held in by tons of screws, it's also held in with snaps all along the edge, which means that you'll have to not only take apart all the screws, you will also have to pry the bottom case off from the top, and not everyone really wants to do that, and it's very unfortunate. So you'll need some sort of prying tool in order to get into that fine gap in between the two halves of the case. For me, I've got these feeler gauges, which are usually for automotive work, but they're made out of steel and they're pretty thin and strong, so I can just get in there with one of them and just pry the case apart. A little bit greasy, but they shouldn't hurt anything too much. You can see that they get pretty thin. So I'll be using these, but you don't need to. You can use any thin anything, you know, strong thing. Pretty much anything thinner than a credit card or a gift card should work just fine. You could use something made of plastic if you don't want to scratch the case, but you know, metal scratches. If you're careful, it shouldn't cause too much damage. So, I'm going to take apart this computer off camera because I don't want to have like an hour of me cussing and getting mad just because I can't get this thing apart, because trust me, it's very hard. So, I'll come back to you guys when the computer's apart. Alright, I've finally made it through the hardest part of the process. These snaps, man, they're the bane of any person's existence, man. Used these shims, I took it apart, and man, it's a pain in the ass. Had to use multiple of them, but anyways, we finally got it apart, and this is probably going to be the easiest part. I'm not going to do a big overview of this thing, no analysis, I just came in for the RAM, just some basic stuff. So anyways, here's the battery, pretty obvious, it's a 42 watt hour battery this one has. Here is a 2.5 inch slim SATA drive bay for either a mechanical drive or an SSD. Mine has a 1 terabyte mechanical hard disk drive in there. Here's where the optical drive would go if yours has an option for that. Mine does. Over here is where you can have another SSD. I have a 128 gigabyte drive here, and that's the boot drive. Cooling system right here, and mine looks pretty clean, and the RAM came here for this RAM. Oh, and also there looks to be a wireless card here, as well as the backup battery, which is actually very easy to replace. It's a CR2032 and it's socketed. Easy to get it out once you get this thing out. But anyways, let's get down to what. Just release the tabs. Here it is, 8 gigabyte DDR4. This particular one is 2133 megahertz, I think. I've been waiting for this moment for quite a while. Remember, this notch is not centered. It's offset, so you don't put it in the wrong way. This one was empty. It has been done. Finally. Now, to do everything in reverse. Alright, it's all back together. I set everything back up. Alright. If you guys want a how-to disassembly video on this computer, there are plenty of videos out there like that. Just search them up. You'll be fine. But anyways, turn on the computer and we'll see that the upgrade has worked. Okay, so I press F12 to come here to this, go BIOS setup, and system information. Look at that. Look at that right there. Memory information. 16 gigs, dual DDR4, 8 gigs each. It's only at 2133 megahertz though. Oh well, it works. And it was well worth it. Alright, I hope you enjoyed watching this video, even though it really wasn't that much, but oh well.